Hey guys, welcome back to the Outdoor Navigator. Well, you're probably wondering, what in the world are you doing outside in your raincoat on a sunny day? Well, you know, that'd be a good question. I don't really have a good answer, but I do have another question. Y'all remember that song, I'm not as good as I once was? Y'all remember that? Well, this raincoat, it's not as good as it once was. In today's episode, I'm going to do a product review, and I'm going to try to make this rain jacket as good as it once was again. So let's go. Alright guys, so my problem is I've got a rain jacket that's leaking. I mean, it's getting me wet. And I need to bring it back to as good as it once was. So how am I going to do that? Well, first thing I did was I went to the internet. Now once I get to the internet, hey, hit the old Google box there. And I was like, well, I want to re-waterproof my rain jacket. So rain jacket, re-waterproof. There we go. Alright, so when I hit that, pulled up some suggestions. Okay, I'm already seeing over here, NIKWAX TX.DIRECT wash-in waterproofing. Sounds interesting. I pan down just a little bit, and here's the actual NIKWAX site. Alright, so I'm going to check it out. And I go to it, and it basically, I go to it, and here we go. How to clean and re-waterproof your rain jacket. That's exactly what I want to do. So, you know, when I got on this page and I started looking, you know, hey, started talking about this NIKWAX product. Okay. And if you go to their home page, it's got all kinds of information. Okay. It gives you the how-to videos and everything. And tells you a whole lot about them. They're all about the environment. Okay. And reducing carbon emissions and, you know, just preserving what we have. And hey, nothing better than that. So all the information on this website will be in the video description. Okay, the links, so you can go to this page. But you know, when I ordered it off of Amazon, and it come in pretty quick, and it was relatively cheap. Okay, this was $12. So this is the Tech Wash. So you start with this. You want to wash whatever item you're looking to re-waterproof. In this case, it's going to be my rain jacket. Okay, you're washing it because you want to get that dirt off there. You want to get that sweat and any detergents that may be on it. Okay, because that's going to interfere with the next part of it. Okay, where you're actually adding in the waterproof agent. So you don't want anything to hinder how it's going to work. All right, so the TX.DIRECT. All right, this was $15, okay, off of Amazon. And this is the wash-in waterproofer, okay? So after you get it clean, you put this on it, and this is what we hope to revitalize that jacket and bring back that water repellency. That's what we got it for now. I'm going to show you why I need this. So check this out. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you why I need to do something with this coat to bring it back to life. So it is raining. I mean, it's pouring. Alright, so I'm coming out here. Alright, now this jacket, back in the day, I don't know if you can see, it used to beat up, but now as I continue to sit out here, this thing is going to get soaked. I can tell you right now, I mean, you can already see how it's soaking in. Okay, it's not beating up like it used to. When I first got the jacket, we used to beat up, and the water would just kind of run off of it. Kind of like when you put Rain-X on your windshield. So, yeah, right now, it's not doing that anymore. So, what I hope to do with this product, it's a two-step product, okay? So, first thing you do is you're going to wash, okay, the garment, okay, to get all the soaps and everything off of it. And then the second part is the treatment part. So that's going to be hopefully what brings it back to life, you know, and gets it back to where I'm not having this happen. I can already feel, you know, the water soaking through because it's just not running off anymore. And this is a Gore Tex jacket, so I mean, you know, originally it was really good, but now you can see. See, that water is just, it's soaked right through. Well, it's starting to let up now, but I think you see what I'm saying. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash this thing, okay, and then I'm going to treat it, and hopefully after all said and done, we bring this product back to life with another product. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Well, I showed you what it looked like when it got wet. Okay, just did not want to maintain, okay, that good waterproofing that it had way back in the day. By the way, this jacket, this is a Outdoor Research Foray 2, I believe is what it is. It's been a good jacket, okay? It just kind of needs some re-waterproofing. So I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in this jacket. It has served me well, and I'll talk about it maybe later in another video. But anyway, let's get this thing re-waterproofed. So I got online, I got on Amazon. Down in the description, I put some links to the product page and also where I bought these on Amazon. I'm not affiliated with NIKWAX, and I don't have an Amazon order account or anything like that, so I'm not making any money off this. This is just where I ordered it. All right, so basically you got a two-step process from what I can understand. So I didn't pre-game this video at all, okay? I ordered these two products. We're going to read them and we're going to do it together, okay? The only thing that I have pre-gamed is I got some measuring devices, okay, so that we can get everything the way it says in the directions, so we can see if it truly works as directed, okay? So I've got these two different bottles of NIKWAX, okay? The first one is the Tech Wash. You want to wash it first in this, okay? And then we're going to treat it in this. So we'll start reading directions and see what we got to do. All right, so number one, I've decided to hand wash it. I was reading that if you put it in the washer, you need to make sure that you clean out your washer beforehand, okay, because some of those detergents can interfere with the waterproofing. Just not going to do that. We'll just do it in the sink. All right, so hand wash. It says use gloves. So I got some gloves. It says immerse the item in hand hot water in the sink, okay, or bowl. It says add 1.7 ounces of this and agitate to a mix. Rinse 3 times in clean water. All right, so we'll get out the old your Google machine. All right, I'm gonna do cups to ounces. What did it say? 1.7. All right, so basically that is 0.212 cups. So we're just going to call it a quarter. All right, so we'll go ahead and open this up and fill it up. All right, so we're going to do a quarter cup. All right, there we go. Now let's get the water warmed up. All right, we got it warm. We'll put about 2 gallons in the sink. All right, so we put 2 gallons of water in there. We're going to add our solution. All right. So we got our solution in there. We mix it around a little bit. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to get our garment. All right, we're just going to sit here and we're going to agitate it a little bit. It's like they did it in the old days. All right, so I think we've got it washed real good. Now let's rinse it. All right, so I'm not seeing any soap coming off of it, so it must be good to go. So now let's move on to step 2. All right, guys, so we just finished up with our tech wash. Okay, we've got it prepped. Now we're ready to put on our TX.DIRECT, okay, wash-in waterproofing. So I'll just read you directions on these real quick. With gloves, okay, it says immerse 1 garment in 2 gallons of warm water in a laundry tub or sink, okay? Add 3.5 ounces of TX.DIRECT. All right, let's get the old Google out here again. All right, let's see, 3.5, all right, it's 0.4375. We're just gonna round that up to 0.5, that should be all right. Agitate to mix, leave to soak for 5 to 10 minutes, then agitate thoroughly, rinse with cold water until water runs clear. So let's do that. All right, so number 1, it does say important, make sure you shake well, okay, before using. 1/2 cup. Looks like it right there. All right, 1/2 cup. Get it stirred up in here good. All right, let's get our garment and we're going to agitate it thoroughly. All right, so we got it agitated. It says to let it soak 5 to 10 minutes. So we're going to set it for 10 and we'll come back and check it out. All right, so we're back. It's been 10 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and rinse this off. And from what I read, all you got to do is air dry. All right, guys, so we're back outdoors. Got my rain jacket on and it's super sunny. So I was hoping that I would get some rain, but I don't have any right now. But luckily today I have an assistant and I think we're going to make some things happen. But just for a quick review, in the beginning of this video, I went outside in this jacket, it was raining, and I showed you how the water was hitting it and it was just soaking in, okay? It wasn't running off, okay? When I first got this jacket and it was still water resistant, okay, water would hit the jacket, it would kind of beat up and it would run off. Now, if you stay out in the rain long enough, I mean, it's going to get water soaked. That's all there is to it. I don't think there's a jacket out there that's going to stand up to that. And if you know one, put it in the comments because I'd like to know about it. So prior to this video, I had Googled and found a solution, or what I hope to be a solution, for bringing back and revitalizing this jacket. So the product was NIKWAX, okay? And it was a 2-step process. First step, okay, we wash a jacket, and I showed you that. And the second step, we had this TX.DIRECT, okay, and this was the actual wash-in waterproof. So now that we've completed everything, we got to move into the test phase. We got to see if we actually brought this raincoat back to life again, okay, renewed it to the way it used to be. So, unfortunately, we don't have no rain, but like I said, I've got an assistant and we're gonna see what happens. So, assistant, make it rain. What kind of rain was that?
That's hurricane rain.
Okay, we don't want hurricane rain. We want walking in the forest type rain. But as you can see, I mean, if you look on this jacket right now, we're beaten up. So with the help of my assistant, we're gonna try this again. This time, my assistant's gonna get it right. I got a good feeling about this. All right, assistant, make it rain. Oh man, what are you doing, man? Come on now. Come on now. Make it stop raining. It's hard to find good help. But what I want you to see is, hey, this water is beating up and running off this. I do feel like that this has helped, but I don't know that this has brought it back to where it was way back in the day. Now, my assistant hit me with full power. You know, I was wanting to do like a little bit more of a shower, but you know, hey, sometimes you're gonna get in some heavy rain. So Did this totally work? I don't know, man. I'm gonna say the verdict's out because I still feel like it soaked through a lot more than it did when I first bought it. I'm gonna retreat it. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna say that I'm not totally sold on it yet. I'm gonna retreat it one more time. I'm gonna give it one more shot. I'm gonna come out here and try to do the shower, see if it works any better. But yeah, I'm not sold. All right, well, I went in and I ran it through a second treatment. Okay, so I retreated it one more time. I want to give it a chance. Okay, I've watched quite a few videos kind of after that happened. Most every video that I see has, you know, good things to say about this product. I don't know, maybe it was just the fact that it was kind of a super soaker situation. You know, I got hit with a big blast of water and, you know, it just couldn't run off. It just soaked in. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna try a little bit something different this time. I had to fire my assistant. I mean, he was playing games. He was laughing. He thought it was funny. But anyway, all right, so I've had this sitting out. The jacket is dry now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this squirt ball and we're gonna kind of, all right, you can see, I don't know if you can see that, the water is beading up on it. Okay, still beading. All right, now it's starting to run down. Okay, so not so much soaking in. All right, it's running off. See how that is? I mean, that's running right off this jacket. Now, I'm liking that. I'm liking what I'm seeing there. That's good. You can see it. See the streaks? The water's just running down through there. And I can actually see, look, you know, it's not soaking in. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it's not soaking in. All right, so that's a good sign. Now, I did have to treat it twice. It's like I told you, I'm not for sure that, you know, maybe just that initial blast, full power water, maybe that was just too much for it. I mean, maybe the original coat wouldn't have held up to that. I don't know. You know, it's been too long. But, you know, one thing that I have learned is, you know, you got to take care of your equipment. Like, I had not treated this coat. I've had this coat for a year or two, and it's been outside a lot in the rain. It's got sweated on, it's got dirty, and it has degraded. Okay, it is degraded. Now, this product here, you know, I hope to bring it back to life. And looking at this right here, I mean, I'm thinking that looks pretty good. I mean, I think that looked pretty good. Looked like it was running off. You know, time will tell. I'll see what happens. But so I don't think that this product is a waste of money, because basically the two products together was under $30. So the wash and the treatment was under $30. So, you know, that's not that expensive. That coat, you know, that thing costs like $200. So going out and buying a new coat is a lot more expensive than trying to retreat it and make it last a little bit longer. So hopefully this works out. You know, if I find that this product is not performing up to standard, I'll do another video and I'll tell you all about it. You know, I will be outside with this jacket in the rain and we'll see what happens. But, you know, that last little bit there, you know, I'm sitting here looking at it, and look at it. I mean, can y'all see that? The water's just running off. It's dripping down there. So I think that's a good sign. So am I going to give it a full thumbs up? Nah, but you know what? We'll give it a 3/4 thumb. I think that's pretty good. I don't feel bad about buying the product, and I've already treated some of the flies on my couple of my tents, so hopefully that works out good too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Good honest review. I mean, I'm not going to hold nothing back. I mean, it looks like it's doing pretty good, and if it doesn't, I'll come back and make another video and tell you all about it. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I've got a lot more reviews if you check in my playlist. And I've got a lot of outdoor videos because I like to navigate outdoors. That's who I am, outdoor navigator. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. hit that bell so you can see when I get a new video. And hey, appreciate you stopping by. Navigate outdoors, because life's better when you navigate outdoors. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. All right, so now we're ready for the test phase.